Welcome to the session where Sunrise Supported Living Limited offers hints and tips about parenting. This weekend I said that I'm going to discuss parenting techniques. I'll divide this into two sessions. The first session will look at the aims and objectives of different parenting techniques that are used by carers and parents. And in the subsequent session, then I will discuss the specific parenting techniques. As I've said before, the hints and tips offered in these sessions are not specifically directed to a specific child, but they are just general. Should you have any concerns with your child, seek expert advice from your GP, from children's services, from child psychologists. They will signpost you to the relevant agencies that can offer you help. What I'm offering here is proactive, it's preventative, it's not treatment. It is comparable to advice that is given to a child that brush your teeth, otherwise they will get spoiled, and then you may need expert assistance. Don't always eat junk food, otherwise you'll have a lot of health complications. Then you will need an expert to help you overcome those complications. In offering this general advice, I'm looking at what are the objectives really of coming up with different parenting techniques. In general, I would say that carers, parents want their children to be safe. Carers themselves want to feel safe in the presence of their children. They want to maintain a respectful, reciprocal relationship between the child and themselves. They want to help their child to achieve in life, their child to be able to differentiate actions that are acceptable and those that are not acceptable, to avoid taking part in actions that limit their life choices. They want to approve or encourage actions where children display listening skills, empathy, where children display age-appropriate behavior, children able to take turns in discussions, children who listen and take on board advice given by their carers. It's a wide range really of factors that are to be considered and areas that parents, carers would encourage and those that they would discourage. But mainly, they want to make sure that their children are safe, they achieve in life, they take on board advice, they sustain a positive, respectful, reciprocal relations with them as carers. The subsequent section that I'll be looking at is as to how do carers and parents demonstrate disapproval or approval of their children's behavior, actions, expressions of emotions. How do they demonstrate approval and disapproval? That's where the parenting techniques come into play. Are parents, carers able to differentiate a child from an action that they are either approving or disapproving? What is their body language when they disapprove or approve an action? What's the general duration of the negative attitude towards a behavior that they disapprove? How do they explain to their children what they disapprove and what they approve? It is this area where we are looking at the parenting techniques. Does their disapproval result in the alienation between the child and themselves, or it brings them much closer and promotes trust between them? These are the areas that I'll be looking at when I'm looking at the actual parenting techniques. I'll meet you in the second section. Thank you. See you then.